We've got Morgan Wright, cyberterrorism analyst and senior fellow with the Center for Digital Government, and cybersecurity expert Lisa Garber. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Hi, Steve.
All right, so Lisa, let's start with you. You know, this past week, the big technology companies censored white supremacists. Mike Huckabee says his Christian beliefs have been censored by the big information companies. Why can't we get the terrorists offline?
Well, believe me, these platforms are trying to get terrorist activity offline for sure. And just to be clear, as a premise, the Communication Decency Act actually shields Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of these social media networks from any sort of liability. And in this way, they really don't have to do that. They set up user agreements, they set up acceptable use policies, and that governs activity, but they really set their own standards.
So it's okay, Lisa, for them to leave up the recipe of how to make a bomb in the kitchen of your mom. That's okay.
Some of that activity is okay, and we see animal abuse on there. We see problems with children on there, abuse to children. We see all of these kind of imagery and statements on there. That's not to say that Facebook and Twitter aren't employing thousands and thousands of people to try to monitor this activity and take it down.
All right, so Morgan, they may employ thousands and thousands of people, but they could do a better job.
Steve, this is something I've said from day one. Why would you launch, if you're Facebook, a live ability to transmit video, and then what you get, the first major thing that happens is the jihadist in France who kills the French police officer and his partner and broadcasts it right afterwards. So, look, we put men on the moon with a computer that had less than 640K of RAM. I fail to believe that we cannot address this problem. We've addressed it with child pornography.
Sure.
We're addressing it with human trafficking. The ability to find out and look at sentiment and the types of things that are being said is not an unknown technology. It's a matter of policy and it's a matter of will. Neither one of these companies are willing to put into place right now.
Right. Well, Morgan, you know that so far, while ISIS has claimed responsibility for the attacks in Spain a couple of days ago, we don't know for sure that those people, those young men who were involved that we know of so far, had any actual connection to ISIS. It could have just happened online, right?
Look, the ability to inspire terrorism is far more insidious than the fact of people traveling somewhere to get trained by terrorists. We saw that with Nidal Hassan. Never met Anwar al-Awlaki, totally inspired by him. Then what does he do? He goes kill soldiers and citizens on Fort Hood. We see it in San Bernardino. So I think we've reached a point to where we're done with excuses. We start needing litigation. We start needing lawsuits, and we need to start changing some laws to hold these guys accountable.
Lisa, you get the final word.
I just want to say Twitter has, think about it, 500 million tweets every day. There are over 1 billion users on Facebook every day, and these platforms are trying to monitor this activity for sure. And Twitter has banned people, Facebook bans people continuously, but you really have to keep up with the amount of users taking advantage of this technology.
All right, Morgan Wright and Lisa Garber. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for this chat on this Saturday.